I'd like to say the whole Parsha. Parsha's Viyachi in one word. It's very hard Parsha. You talk about Viyachi, Yaacov. Yaacov Ovinu was in Eretz Canaan. Yaakov Ovinu had Yosef HaTzadik. Yosef HaTzadik got taken to Mitzrayim. Yaakov Ovinu sat shiva on him. Yaakov Ovinu carried on. And he built whole of Klal Yisrael through Yosef HaTzadik. When Yaakov Ovinu, before he was lifted, he took Efrayim and Menashe and he benched them. The question is, why did he bench us? Efrayim and Menashe. Why didn't Yaakov Ovinu say, Yisim Chalakim, Kavrom V'Chayitzrok? Or Yisim Chalakim, Kruva V'Shimon? Why Dafka Efrayim and Menashe? Efrayim and Menashe, they're not even my children, his grandchildren. They got brought up in Mitzrayim. What's the godless about Efrayim and Menashe? Brought on all his four Magdoshim, Dafka Efrayim and Menashe, which had the Yechoilis, had the capability of being stam people, being Gdoile Oilem Mitzrayim. They saw the covet of Yosef, the son of Yosef HaTzadik. Yosef Moshe of Kol Eretz Mitzrayim. His Zichar didn't live in the suburbs of Mitzrayim. He lived in the Manhattan of Mitzrayim, in the 5th Avenue of Mitzrayim, Yosef HaTzadik. And all there's a covet to come to you. You couldn't just walk in the palace when you wanted. There's shmir and guards and horses and guns and weapons and everything. And the children of Yosef HaTzadik, they could have become who knows what. They were brought up in the Sviva, in the surroundings, not in Meishoim, not in Borough Park and not in Lakewood. They got brought up in the tomb of Mitzrayim. And Alpha became. And the father was in jail. And the father was together with the low people. And Alpha became. Yosef HaTzadik. Yosef HaTzadik. They're the sons. My father, Yosef HaTzadik. Well, you're the son of Yosef HaTzadik? Yeah. My father's Yosef HaTzadik. Why? And he got brought up. He was in jail for 12 years with a goyim, and he stayed b'kedusha v'tahara. And I'm his sons. And I didn't learn from the goyim. And we saw the tumah, we saw the chatumim, and the mechashvim, and Alpha became. K'dosh el yoinim, K'dosh el yoinim, Efrayim and Menashe. Chasam Sofer says, Toira gdule b'mokem echot. Chochmas ha-Toira, Chochmas ha-Bino, and Toira gdusha. Chasam Sofer brings down b'mokem echot. Davka Yosef HaTzadik. He was zoicha to Efrayim and Menashe, Keruven v'Shimon Ye'eli. When a person benches his children, if it's Leil Shabbos, if it's Erev Yom HaKippurim, and he puts his two hands on the child, for the feet go on one hand makes no difference, and he benches them. When a person benches a different yid, with the ganze Ahava, with the Ibegegeben, with the ganze Siraskeit, to give his Ahava to the children. What does he bench his children? Did his form Magdoshim? Yaakov Ovinu bench his children on Erev Yom HaKippurim. Yisim Chalakim K'Efrayim v'Menashe. That even if a guy gets brought up in Uruguay or in Australia, in the other end of the world, and there's not so much Yiddishkeit there, but he gets brought up. A holy Yid. People see him in the street, they say, psst, look at this Yid. I once heard a story of the Metro Shiva. Went in the street. I heard the story from a Yid. He told me that he was walking with the master of Shiva in the street. And the Goyim came past. They're walking here, they came the other way, Friday night. And the Goyim said, look at the holy rabbi. Look at the holy rabbi. And of course the master of Shiva wasn't a Yid which put a public, he didn't publicize himself in the street. He didn't stand in Hyde Park corner screaming his head off. Our call was, לא רוגל על השוינוי, no loshonoi, no nothing. Kedusha and Tara. Menashe Shiva, even the Goyim said, look at the holy rabbi. And I tell you a story of this Menashe Shiva. He never looked in the mirror. He never looked in the mirror. Once he saw a picture of himself, he asked someone, who's this Heilige Yid? Who is this? Also ist das. Yaacov Ovinu Mitzrayim was the same thing. Meshachochim Abinzai Yaacov Ovinu, lahavdil elef of dollars of this generation to 4,000 years ago. When Yaacov Ovinu Meshachochim Abinzai, when he was Nifta, everyone knew he's Nifta. All the Goyim knew he was Nifta. He came to Mitzrayim, the famine stopped. He died, he was Nifta. Yaacov Ovinu lo met. Came back. Every Goy knew Yaacov Ovinu is Yaacov Ovinu. What do we learn from this parsha? Which koiches each Yid has makes the difference where you're brought up, which school you go to, which cheder you are in, which sviva you are in. You have with you in the neshama Gdoisha innovating inside us. It never gets cut off. We all join to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We all one. Am Yisrael is one. Bnei Yisrael is one. Ata echad v'shvimcha echad. Mikamcha Yisrael go echad ba'aretz. Yaakov Avinu went through what he went through. Each Yid goes through what he goes through. But we should never forget, we all one nation. All joined together. We all one. Hey osru v'agid elechem. What will be b'achis hayomim? Hey osru, asifa, mu'chodim, one. V'yasu chulam agud echos. We all one nation. We all join together. We have to be together. You have the war. You have soldiers. You have pilots. You have people which on the sea. People work in the kitchen. People bring the ammunition. Each guy does something else. You have the Beis Hamidrash. These people open the gates. These people close the gates. These people play with the clarinet, with the drums. You mustn't change. One should open the gates, has to open the gates. One should play with the drums. You can't change. And so, each person has its own koiches. Yaakov Avinu benched each child with his own koiches. Each child of the family has his own koiches. You have a family of 5 kids, 10 kids. Each child's different. This child learns in this school. This child learns in this school. This child learns with this rebbe. This guy learns with this teacher. Each child is different. But everyone is all united for the king, for the melech. Yisol v'oraisa kutu bichochatu. That's what you see in this parsha. Parshas Viachai is chazak. We come to hold Sefer Brocho, which is hosted with his Yesoidos of Klal Yisrael, Sefer Brocho. The Torah starts with Chesed. The Torah finishes with Chesed. Chesed of Adam Rishon, Chesed of Moshe Rabbeinu, Chesed of Adam Rishon, Chesed of Yaakov Avinu. Yosef Atzadik is Chesed. Am Yisrael is Chesed. We all do Chesed together. That's what we have to know. Am Yisrael does Chesed. Bavada HaKadosh will do Chesed with us and take us out of the Golos, and we'll all be Zoicha. HaKadosh will do Chesed with us to help and each and every Yid in the world. Yisol v'oraisa, HaKadosh will be Chochadu. We do Chesed one with another. Hakol b'tznei aleches. Hashem will do Chesed with us. We'll all be Zoicha to see U'Mekabel b'nei Mashiach Tzidkenu, like we say in the Pasuk of Volitzi and Goel. Uleshova Pesha B'Yaakov. Gemara brings down, when will it be a Volitzi and Goel? Uleshova Pesha B'Yaakov. Think about the other guy. Daven for the other guy. Have him in mind. Think with him. Go with him. Together. B'yachat. Lift him up. Help him. Give you 5 minutes of the day for the other guy. Makes the difference how you give it. You go with it to him. You daven for him. You have him in mind. then Hashem knows you have the other guy in mind, I'll have you in mind also. We all one family. It's all a round ball. One's up, one's down. Iger, Roma, Bira, Mikter, that's how it goes. Am Yisrael is one nation. Am Yisrael is one family. We all together united, Bezat Hashem. That's how it should be. We all together. Then Hashem, the good Father, Kodesh Brocho, will give every single child, all of us together, Chaim Toivim, Chaim Aruchim, Simcha v'Nachas, B'siyata D'Shmaya, will all be Zoicha, Bezat Hashem, Arichas Yomim v'Shonim, a good gebenchte Yor, like Yaakov Ovinu. Yaakov Ovinu was Zoicha, Shekol Mitzrayim was Maspitim, and we brought down before, even the Susim and the Chamoirim, the donkeys and the horses knew Yaakov Avinu is Nifter. How? The Chamoy avus ba'alav. The donkeys, the horses, they got hay for the breakfast, for the dinner, for the supper. Now Yaakov Avinu Nifter, back to famine. They also don't get the food. That's what's brought down in Menashe Chochmah brings it down. Am Yisrael is a holy nation. We're all together, all united. Hashem will help us. Hashem will be with us. Hashem is with us. We should all be Zochadai to have Achdus together. Ish es chaveru yazoru ulo ochiv yoyma chazak. To have in mind the friends and the relations and Am Yisrael, our brothers and our sisters, we'll all have in mind together. Then of course HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be with us, is with us, will help us, will take us out of the Golus. Al Tira of the Yaakov will all be Zocha to be Mekabel Pnei Mishech Tzidkeinu Mitoch Rachamim Chasodim Gdoilim Umorubim Bimheiro V'Yomeinu Omein V'Omein.